1, 2, 3, mic check, mic check, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Check 1, 2, 3, mic check, mic check, mic check, 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, action.
We are back and we are hungry.
Mic is over here, where are you going over there?
Again.
It all started when our Gujju grandfather married our Goan grandmother around 60 years ago.
Not only did they break the shackles of a rather conservative society,
But they also broke all the shackles when it came to food.
from prawn curry rice,
To undiyo puri.
this is our food journey.
Hi, this is Aman.
This is Alok.
And we are the Goan Gujjus.
We are back and we are hungry.
Okay, I think Alok has mistaken this for some other show. But on a very serious note, welcome back to the second season of the Goan Gujjus. We are at the very famous Bohri Mohalla at Mohammed Ali Rd in Mumbai. ये वापस दे रहा हूँ. Welcome to the second season of the Goan Gujjus. Today we are at Bohri Mohalla at Mohammed Ali Rd, one of the most popular places for Ramazan delicacies that you can get in Mumbai. And let's see what we have today. I'm sure it's going to be fun. Anything you have to say?
I am hungry.
Any joke?
And we are back.
Do you want to crack the joke that you're talking about? There is a joke we'll tell you all later. But let's have a look at the food now. We are at the first place. We are at Haji Tikka, one of the most popular places in Bohri Mohalla for your kebabs and your tikkas, etc.
And this place has been here since almost 40 years. And I've been coming here since 10 years, so I can vouch for the kebabs over here. They are exquisite.
अच्छा
So we are starting with the Sikh kebabs and the Maska Sikh. This is a speciality here. And we have the chicken tikka. The Maska Sikh is full of maska.
I've had a lot of chicken tikkas across the city, in Mumbai, outside of Mumbai. There's something that they do with this chicken tikka, I don't know what it is. The marination, the quality of meat. But I think arguably the top 3 best chicken tikkas that I've had in my life.
Yeah,
For
because
sure.
I know what they do with the chicken tikka. They're not putting tikkas on it, but they're marinating.
The other dish that we have is Sikh kebab, Maska Sikh kebab. So we're going to have that now. You've already tried it. Do you want to tell people how it is?
No, I've not tried the maska one.
You've not? Why is it half then?
This is the maska one.
He's lying. He's had half.
No, the maska ones are here.
Oh, they're 2 different types of Sikh kebabs. Okay.
मैं तो तेरे को हरामी समझता था तो राम निकला रे देव मानुस निकला रे
Please review for the Maska Sikh.
I've not had it yet.
I'll only have. That just disintegrated in my mouth completely. Couldn't even chew on it because it's that moist and that soft.
So the maska Sikh kebab and the normal Sikh kebabs are completely different in flavor. This one is a bit more of garam masala in it, and this is more sublime and more subtle.
I think the butters kind of overpower.
The butter helps for it to melt in your mouth.
Right. Okay, I'm going to taste the normal Sikh kebab also now. Honestly, both of them are not bad at all. Like Alok said, the normal Sikh has a strong garam masala flavor to it, whereas the Maska Sikh, like you were saying, kind of disintegrates into your mouth because of the butter that has been used. So, if y'all are here at Haji Tikka, please feel free to try either one of the 2 options, normal Sikh or Maska. Both are equally good, but you have to try the chicken tikka for sure.
So we have here some boti kebab and some khiri. Do you know what khiri is?
Stomach.
No, it's the mammary glands of the cow.
A little too excited for that. I don't know why, but
because that's my favorite part.
Let's try and tell you all how it is.
Because it's my favorite part because it's the cheesiest part. So it's like having a cheesy kebab.
Sure.
It's more cheesier than my jokes.
On that note, going to try the boti kebab now. Although we tried the chicken tikka earlier, and even this is a tikka technically, the flavor is completely different. This is made out of buffalo, right? So nice chewiness to it, not extremely chewy, but very satisfying chewy texture to the kebab. Even the masala is completely different, and I think this is charred slightly more than the tikkas, right?
That gives it a very distinct flavor.
Correct. So the charring also adds to the flavor immensely and kind of differentiates it from the tikka that we had earlier. Do you want to tell people about the khiri?
I already tried a piece of kheeri while you were talking it. It's sublime. It's actually an acquired taste. Not many people know what kheeri is, and it's also a very rare meat to find because there's only a limited portion of it available in an animal. So you're very lucky to
It's one of the
have
offals,
it.
right?
Yes, it's one of the offals.
Not a very big fan, honestly, but I don't mind giving it a shot.
So for people who don't know, offals are organ parts of an animal. And contrary to the name, offal is actually not that awful.
It has a very cheesy flavor to it. And that is just natural flavor only, right? There's no kind of cheese or milk that is added to
No
this.
cheese, milk or any milk products added to it.
But
You
a
are
very
having it
distinct-
from the source itself.
So that I think makes it extremely distinct in terms of the cheesiness. You can actually feel the taste of cheese while you bite into it.
We are at Tawakkal Sweets. Tawakkal Sweets has been here since almost 70 years. It's very popular for its desserts, it's firni, it's malpua, but we are here to try the rolls and baida roti over here.
The food is almost here, all of it is almost here. And let's try the food and see how it is.
This is the naan sandwich. So it is not the butter naan that we usually have. This naan is a special bread that they have. They grill it and then they put a filling in it. So that's a naan sandwich.
Please go for it, bro. There is a cat right below my foot, so I'm a little squeamy right now, but it's okay. Please.
So I always love naan sandwiches. This one's my favorite.
And this is a very typical Muslim dish, right? You know, this kind of a naan sandwich I don't think you'll find anywhere else in the city at least, right? Apart from Mohammed Ali Rd and areas around it. Okay, he's not interested, he's liking the food that much.
आप कुछ भी बोलो ये नहीं सुनने वाला.
So, a little bit about the naan, but what is actually bread. What do you think of the texture? I think it is a little different than your normal pav and everything, right?
It is very different. It's I think got a lot more yeast in it.
Yeah.
So
Makes it a little
the
more
taste,
fluffier.
yeah, the taste is very different and it's more fluffy, and it goes really well with the meat inside.
Yeah. I think without wasting any time, we'll move on to the other dish that we have on the table right now, which is the
Or chicken tawa roll. So these are like little spring rolls, but with kebab in it and egg in it. They look superb, and I'm sure they taste well as well. So let's try it. I wasn't expecting it to be so flavorsome. Huh? Really good.
So I mean, that's the thing, right? They seem very simple dishes, but these are things that you would only eat when you come to Bohri Mohalla or near Minara Masjid during Ramazan. And that kind of makes it a unique experience because we don't end up eating this food for the rest of the year. Like typically like a tawa chicken roll. And you know, this is, if you can see, this is fried bread. This is fried roti. It's not like a normal roll that you get everywhere. That makes it a little different. And it has a layer of egg inside along with the chicken. And this is superbly
Divine.
delicious.
Divine. So it's time for the main event. This one is my favorite. It's the chicken cheese baida roti. Can't get better than this.
For all of y'all who don't know what a baida roti is, baida roti is basically a crispy pan-fried chapati kind of a bread, which is stuffed with meat and a lot of cheese inside, and a layer of egg as well. That's why, of course, the baida roti.
Baida roti.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
This is extremely hot to even hold, so I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds. Alok can tell you in the meanwhile how he likes the baida roti.
मजा आ गई.
Maja aa gayi. That is a very good indication. I can't wait to eat it, but it's super, super hot here. Perfect combination of cheese, meat, egg, and the crisp roti outside. Can't get better.
For a second I forgot that you were shooting.
Yeah, can't get better.
So amazing.
Cut.
So guys, thank you for all the love and support that you've shown us for the season 1. We are glad to kickstart the season 2 with Bohri Mohalla. Thank you for all the love. We have stuffed ourselves with heaps and heaps of kebabs and some tasty delicacies. Please tune in to the second episode very soon, where we will be trying some mouth-watering and nice desserts. Till then, follow us on the Goan Gujjus. Please show us your love, support by sharing our videos and of course tagging and commenting on our
Like,
channel.
share, subscribe. You know what you have to do.